Poka-Yoke, mistake proofing your life. Is it possible? Nature is not deterministic. It's actually probabilistic. So we can reduce the probability of making mistakes. Is that possible? Let's see what this Poka-Yoke Japanese technique is and how we can reduce the probability of making mistakes. One small step at a time. The first thing is design out the mistake. Poka-Yoke is designing systems to make mistakes impossible. It's not by giving instructions. It is actually making mistakes physically impossible. So we are not making life harder or we are not making the activities harder. We are making mistakes harder. Is that clear? Can you think of examples? Can you think of mistakes that we do often and what we can do to completely eliminate the possibility of making the same mistake again and again? For example, if you forget to switch off lights often. These days, almost at the same price, you get bulbs which can detect your presence and turn on and then automatically turn off after a delay. Think about it. So we have eliminated the possibility of making a mistake, isn't it? So that is Poka-Yoke. In Poka-Yoke, we don't blame anyone for making mistakes or even blame ourselves for making mistakes. We will learn from the mistake and make the system mistake proof. That is called reframing the process. So instead of asking who did this, we ask how did this happen and think how we can prevent it. It is shifting from finger pointing to fixing. Clear? Next is making wrong moves impossible. Like a child-proof lock, a clever design can make the wrong action impossible. And always remember, correcting a mistake takes much longer. So fix the process, not the people. The reason is how mistakes happen to us, same way mistakes happen to others as well. So we have to think creatively to avoid mistakes and small habits, big relief. For example, if you're going for morning walk, night itself, you can keep your walking shoes ready next to your cot. We all know how difficult it is to decide to exercise, right? But seeing these shoes ready will motivate us to wear it and go for our exercise. Clear? So, like this, just creatively think how we can simplify the process. Have a checklist at the door. When you go out in the morning to school or office, for example, having a checklist at the door itself will reduce the possibility of forgetting things. Next, pills in the right slot. We can have different bottles nicely labeled, or these days there are pill boxes available which you can buy and put the pills in the right slot so that we can avoid taking the wrong pill. Okay, again, keys. Have a simple key hanger so that you know which key is kept where. Imagine spilling coffee on your very expensive laptop or a very precious book. So we need to ensure that we avoid keeping coffee near our laptop or books or precious things, or ensure that the container is spill proof. Student will not have to spend much time in identifying which book is what. If all books look similar, student will have to waste time to identify which book by opening the book and seeing the topic. So color code them so that we save time. Poka-Yoke not only prevents mistakes, it also saves time. Every problem that we face in life, every mistake that happens to us, or every mistake that we see, think differently and see how we can prevent the mistakes. Not by giving instructions, remember, but adjusting the process or adjusting the task or adjusting the surrounding. Prevention is simpler than correction. Do you agree? And actually, prevention takes less effort than correction. So, step by step, start implementing small things at a time so that we save time and we be stress free. So, let's live smarter. Please give your valuable suggestions and comments on this Poka-Yoke technique and see you again in another video. Please remember to share with your friends and like, share, and subscribe. Bye bye.